Good morning, beautiful people. It is 12/22/12 at 11:11 a.m. Welcome to the Age of Aquarius. We made it. Oh man, 12/21, that date that so many of us have been waiting on for so long, is come and gone. And for me, it was a pretty interesting experience. What I had expected was my connection to all that is, which was my intent. Of course, these things that we focus our intent on to create, sometimes it takes a while for those things to manifest. It is not an instantaneous ascension, as so many people believed would happen yesterday. What did happen was ascension. It was an upgrade, and that's what ascension is. It is a constant upgrade of light or vibration, and yesterday it was a step, for me, in what I experienced, was a step into a new octave of frequency. I hear a lot of people that are really disappointed in yesterday, but I have to say, it was what I had thought it would be. And the energies of what happened as we crossed that galactic plane and stepped into the new age, the energies were very, very subtle. And to me, it was like a switching gears of a race car as you're going down the track at full speed. And you have to drop that fuel input. You have to lower the RPMs as you push in the clutch to re-engage into the higher gear, into overdrive. And that is what happened that I experienced yesterday. I could hear it in my chakras. My chakras I am so attuned to. If you listen to any of my videos, and there are so many newbies that just find my work that seem to think that ascension is something other, or ascension for me could be more in line for what they believe ascension is, and that is not what I believe ascension is. Ascension is an activation of the inner light through the chakras, through the activating. First you have to open your chakras, then you have to turn them on and activate them, and then you have to anchor them and make it permanent. There is another step in the activation process that comes later, and today is that step that so many of us that have been on the Ascension Mastery path have been waiting for. And that's the beginning of the actualization of our chakric system. If you look at a chakra chart and you see the flowers that are represented as the chakras, you see the various petals within the flowers. Each one of those petals are portals within the chakras, and they are basically avatar abilities. A lot of persons that do not realize the subtle energies or what magic or what manifestation is all about, they're not going to understand what I speak of as avatar abilities. They're for creation, and we each are creators of our reality since we're living in a quantum universe, whether you wish to believe it or not. We are in a constant state of creating our reality. It's just some people accept it and some people deny it. Each one of these little portals around the chakras have various abilities. It could be like in your crown chakra, it could be the ability to attune to various other dimensional vibrations, just like moving your consciousness up into the solar star, the solar chakra, and being able to attune to whatever's going on within the solar system, or moving it up to the galactic chakra, the next one above, and being able to attune to what's going on within this galaxy. or the universal Melchizedek chakra, which is about 5 feet up, and being able to attune to whatever is going on in this universe. I used to describe to people, because I'm an inventor, because I love to create, and that's in a tangible way there, that when I had a need to solve a problem or a need to understand a new technology that was not here on Earth, say wind turbines or LED lighting for AC application or water fracturing. All these are different various projects that I've worked on and helped bring into manifestation for future use in the new world that we're stepping into now. I do not do these things anymore at the current time, but hopefully one of these days, if things shift, I might get back into that. It takes money. Right now, there's not much money going around. Anyway, to have these understandings, I learned how to elevate my consciousness to any one of these chakras and to use my light to broadcast out that intent and that thought that I have. And that's a prayer. And then you have to be quiet and learn to meditate to receive. It comes in and out of this antenna that is the physical body. How this works is all in the physical body's owner's manual. And the activation of the chakras is just that. It's the understanding of the mastery of this physical body that is your earth transportation mechanism. It is your vehicle for this life experience. And it's all about your light, and it's all about your frequencies. Anyway, back to what happened yesterday for me. It's like all of my chakras stepped up a tone. Boom, boom, boom. My root chakra, which vibrated at a 3D Earth, even though there are so many of us who know that Mother Earth stepped into fourth dimensional frequencies after the Harmonic Convergence in 1987, and definitely stepped in as we began raising the frequencies after we opened the 1111 doorway. There's many people who do not yet realize Mother Earth has been in 4D, and she is now in 5D, and it's up for humanity to follow. Humanity is just now stepping into 4D, and many of us who have been working on Ascension Mastery for our lifetime, and definitely over the past 25 years, we're stepping into 5D, 6D, and higher. It is the vibrations that we receive and emanate out into Earth that raises the frequency of Mother Earth and pulls her through to the higher dimensional levels of vibration. And those persons who are remaining on Earth, who are still playing in the illusion and have not awakened geopolitically or spiritually, which is a process, then they might not be there yet. But those are the various levels, dimensional levels that we're experiencing on Earth at this time with the whole collective of humanity. My chakras, my root chakra stepped up from, I would say it was 3D before, but stepped up to fourth dimensional, and everything just took a higher step up. I was quite aware of that going on within my field as the levels of the intensity of the vibration were slowing so that we could push in the clutch and shift gears. Well, about midnight today on 12/22/12, I could feel the energies start to pick up again. And there was a very intense wave coming through that I had other friends confirming they too were experiencing. All of this is just about our light quotient, our frequency, that which we emanate. So many people yesterday thought that we would just be beamed into a new dimension. I would have hoped that would have happened for the collective of humanity, but I've said time and time and time again the level of light which is incorporated into my physical being from my years of expanding my activation and anchoring and expansion to the higher chakra downloads of my chakras, these levels of light, people that are just now waking up could not handle. In the first place, you would not feel comfortable in it. Second place, your body would literally burn up. Which brings me to another point. These things are actually mentioned in the holy books. You cannot look into the face of God without burning up unless you have slowly acclimated yourself. The God is the vibration, it's the light, it's the intensity. The light is God. God is all that is. We are light, we are vibration, we are frequency, we are energy. And somebody came in going, nah, you can't talk about the 144,000. You're being religious. You might help more people if you're not religious. I'm not religious, not in the least bit, people. There's some of us walking around on Earth right now who are on the leading edge of these frequencies incoming, and we are there because we were there at 1111, as I say that. We were there back then, and we were walking around with the great masters, although some of us were already masters that were here walking around with the greatest of the masters. We remember, and when we read the holy books, which the holy books are not religious at all. The holy books are very much the owner's manual for this earth transportation mechanism, and it's the process of development of how we got to this level of genetics that incorporates our present variations, models of earth transportation vehicles. We are in the 2012 going into the 2013 models now. Much of the holy books were written for those 3,000 year BC models, for the 2,000 year BC models, the 1,000, the 0 point for the Jesus models. And then we had the Muhammad models about 1,000 years ago, and now we are into the singular model that we all are part of together in our unified oneness. There are many people who are finding right now that association with groups and other people they have to back away from. And that's really a part of mastery, because we're all on different levels of frequency. This is not a time to be following anybody. You know, you can listen to my messages, but I'm not your leader. I'm not your guru. I'm not your savior. You are your leader, your guru, your savior. I just help to open you up to memory and possibilities and other levels of thinking. And I do that by sharing my path. But my path is my path. Your path is your path. And today is the very first day of the Aquarian age into the Golden Age. And my suggestion is, envision yourself within that golden age and the purity of gold that you could possibly receive yourself into. As my chakras shifted up yesterday, even the colors have changed. And the gold, which I would envision my auric field as, which sets this frequency for me, this gold has switched from a 12 karat gold, the color of a 12 karat gold, to the color of a 24 karat gold. Do you understand the difference? That difference in color is light. It's a difference in light. It's a difference in frequency. It's a difference in tone. And we're becoming more and more pure. Even look at the blue in the skies right now. We're becoming more and more pure. This is a time for personal mastery and to be focused inward. And your chakras are the key to it. Again, I say to many of those newbies that are just feeling the light, you don't need to activate your chakras to ascend, but the activation of the chakras is the expansion of your cosmic antenna, that which you truly are. It's the embodiment of more and more of you into this physical earth transportation mechanism, which makes the magic. With that, I'll close for today and love you guys. Welcome to the new age of Aquarius. Bye for now.